Now, by the end of this video, you will know how to control your risk of getting diabetes, pre-diabetes. The report showing on the screen is my recent blood glucose random levels and 87 milligram per deciliter blood glucose random. You can see very well controlled blood sugar levels for someone with the positive family history for diabetes. How I managed to keep my blood sugar levels controlled, what lifestyle modifications we can adopt to prevent our risk of diabetes and pre-diabetes I will be discussing in this video. First of all, it is important to know what pre-diabetes is. It is not diabetes, but it is normal than higher levels of sugar which are not high enough to be classified as diabetes. So why it is important? Because it increases the risk of getting diabetes in future. So it is important if you have family history for diabetes, you need to get your HbA1c done to see that if it is normal or not. The levels between 5.7 to 6.5 indicates the risk of getting diabetes. That is the window of pre-diabetes. So how to minimize this? Avoid sugary drinks, sodas, colas. Switch it with low-fat milk. You can have low-fat milk with your meals and snacks, as it is very important to have healthy lifestyle modification and healthy food choices rather than to have insulin and oral hypoglycemics for the rest of our lives. So it is important to have healthy food. Avoid sugary drinks, avoid pastries and cakes and refined grains, and avoid all kind of processed meats, red meats, avoid coffees, as they can also raise the blood levels, the potato chips and sweetened cookies, all-purpose flours, then this white pasta, white rice, white flour, jams. All these are not healthy choices. Rather than switch to fruits and vegetables, olive oil, eggs, brown bread, and you can have chicken and turkey. You can have beef, but avoid junk food, avoid processed red meat, avoid colas, fried food, all kind of bakery items, all refined, processed chocolate, confectioneries, ice cream, seeds, all increases your risk. Go for the walnuts and almonds and fruits and healthy dietary choices to reduce your risk. This is the most important thing. According to National Institute of Health, a waist size greater than 35 inch for women and 40 inch for men increases your risk of diabetes. What it shows? It shows we need to be active. We need to have an active lifestyle. We need to go for walk. We need to do exercise to reduce our risk of having diabetes or pre-diabetes in future. So get your walking pair of shoes, grab a water bottle and go for walk daily. Adopt healthy lifestyle modifications. Go for 25 to 30 minutes walk. Try to lose your weight. Another risk factor, that is hypertension, a blood pressure more than 120 by 80, a blood pressure which is higher than normal. Hypertension increases your chances of getting diabetes mellitus and vice versa. So what lifestyle modifications we need to do to reduce the risk of having hypertension, to avoid the risk of diabetes and pre-diabetes? Reducing salt intake, giving up smoking, consuming a healthy diet, losing weight, reducing alcohol intake, taking regular exercise, all these are required. Now, smoking causes diabetes. It increases the glycemia because of mobilization of catecholamines and cortisol production, and this reaction is more marked in smokers, and it shows the higher HbA1c levels. So the people who smoke have the higher chances of getting diabetes. It is important to get your blood glucose levels checked. It is important to keep them as much normal as possible with lifestyle modification, with losing weight, with no smoking, with eating sugar free. You Avoid refined carbohydrates, avoid all kind of colas and sodas, and keep your blood sugar levels normal. Stay healthy, stay positive.